Mexico approach, China Southern 8031 Heavy, with you at 31,500.
Victor Tango Mike India Golf Heavy, say intentions. Victor Tango Mike India Golf Heavy is 3 nautical miles northeast of Felipe Angeles at 8,300 feet, requesting ILS approach any runway at Felipe Angeles. Victor Tango Mike India Golf Heavy, requested airport is outside of coverage area. Proceed on course. Victor Tango Mike India Golf Heavy, contact Felipe Angeles traffic on 122. China Southern 8031 Heavy, make a right 360. Contacting Felipe Angeles traffic on 122.
Making a right 360, China Southern 8031 Heavy.
Aero Mexico 490, increase speed to 180 knots.
Increase speed to 180 knots. Aero Mexico 490.
Air France 178, turn right heading 250. Turn right heading 250, Air France 178. Aero Mexico 550, reduce speed to 180 knots.
Reduce speed to 180 knots. Aero Mexico 550.
3 Delta Mike Echo Lima, turn left heading 080, descend and maintain 8,000. Maintain 8,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 5 right approach.
Turn left heading 080, descend and maintain 8,000. Maintain 8,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 5 right, 3 Delta Mike Echo Lima.
Aero Mexico 550, turn right heading 150, descend and maintain 9,000.
Turn right heading 150, descend and maintain 9,000. Aero Mexico 550.
Dynasty 520 Charlie India Heavy, turn right heading 150. Turn right heading 150, Dynasty.
China Southern 8031 Heavy is 31 nautical miles northwest of Atizapán de Zaragoza at 25,000 feet, requesting ILS approach any runway at Benito Juarez.
Aero Mexico 409 is 28 nautical miles north of Tlaxcala Naval at 30,000 feet.
China Southern 80.
Roger.
China Southern 80.
Making a left 360, China Southern 8031 Heavy.
3 Delta Mike Echo Lima, contact Benito Juarez Tower on 118.55.
Contacting Benito Juarez Tower on 118.55, 3 Delta Mike Echo Lima.
Dynasty 520 Charlie India Heavy, reduce speed to 180 knots. Reduce speed to 180 knots, Dynasty 520 Charlie India Heavy. Dynasty 520 Charlie India Heavy, descend and maintain 9,000. Descend and maintain 9,000, Dynasty 520 Charlie India Heavy. Air France 178, turn left heading 140. Turn left heading 140, Air France 178. Aero Mexico 409, continue as filed, expect the ILS approach runway 5 right at Benito Juarez. Aero Mexico 550, turn left heading 080, descend and maintain 9,000. Maintain 9,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 5 right approach.
Roger, Aero Mexico 409. Turn left heading 080, descend and maintain 9,000. Maintain 9,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 5 right. Aero Mexico 550.
Dynasty 520 Charlie India Heavy, reduce speed to 170 knots. Reduce speed to 170 knots, Dynasty 520 Charlie India Heavy. Aero Mexico 490, turn right heading 340, descend and maintain 10,000.
Turn right heading 340, descend and maintain 10,000. Aero Mexico 490.
Aero Mexico 550, maintain 160 knots until 4 mile final.
Maintain 160 knots until 4 mile final. Aero Mexico 550.
Aero Mexico 550, turn left heading 010, descend and maintain 8,000. Maintain 8,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 5 right approach. Dynasty 520 Charlie India Heavy, please follow instructions. Dynasty 520 Charlie India Heavy, turn left heading 080, descend and maintain 9,000. Maintain 9,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 5 right approach. Aero Mexico 550, execute missed approach, turn left heading 350, climb and maintain 10,000.
Executing missed approach, turn left heading 350, climb and maintain 10,000. Aero Mexico 550.
Aero Mexico 490, turn right heading 020, descend and maintain 9000, maintain 9000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 5 right approach. Air France 178, turn left heading 100.
Turn right heading 020, descend and maintain 9000, maintain 9000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 5 right, Aero Mexico 490.
Turn left heading 100, Air France 178. Air France 178, do not exceed 220 knots.
Do not exceed 220 knots. Aero Mexico 64 Heavy.
November 862 November Juliet Heavy, due to heavy traffic, destination airport is not accepting incoming traffic at this time. Aero Mexico 490, maintain 160 knots until 4 mile final.
Maintain 160 knots until 4 mile final, Aero Mexico 490.
Executing this approach, Dynasty 520 Charlie India Heavy.
United 735 X-Ray Lima Super is 3 nautical miles northeast of Benito Juarez at 10,600 feet, requesting flight following to Chicago O'Hare.
Dynasty 520 Charlie India Heavy, execute this approach, turn left heading 350, climb and maintain 10,000. Executing this approach, turn left heading 350, climb and maintain 10,000, Dynasty 520 Charlie India Heavy. Shuttle 016 Heavy, requesting climb to flight level 290. Aero Mexico 490, turn right heading 090, descend and maintain 8000, maintain 8000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 5 right approach.
Turn right heading 090, descend and maintain 8000, maintain 8000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 5 right, Aero Mexico 490.
Air France 1,
China Southern 8031 Heavy, requesting descent to 4000.
Turn right heading 140, descend and maintain 9000. Aero Mexico 64 Heavy.
Cathay 128 Heavy is 20 nautical miles northwest of Atizapán de Zaragoza at 20,800 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 5 right at Benito Juarez. Air France 178, reduce speed to 170 knots. Reduce speed to 170 knots, Air France 178. Shuttle 016 Heavy, frequency change approved, good day. Cathay 128 Heavy, continuous file, expect the ILS approach runway 5 right at Benito Juarez. Roger, Cathay 128 Heavy. Mexico approach, Shuttle 016 Heavy, with you at 18,000. Aero Mexico 550, turn left heading 240.
Turn left heading 240, Aero Mexico 550.
Shuttle 016 Heavy, avoid sending duplicate messages. Shuttle 016 Heavy, frequency change approved, good day. Air France 178,
China Southern 8031 Heavy, requesting descent to 2000. China Southern 8031 Heavy, requesting descent to 10,000.
Turn right heading 160, Aero Mexico 64 Heavy.
Cathay 128 Heavy, descend and maintain 12, China Southern 8031 Heavy,
Descend and maintain 12,000, China Southern 8031 Heavy.
Descend and maintain 12,000, Cathay 128 Heavy. Aero Mexico 550, turn left heading 200.
Turn left heading 200, Aero Mexico 550.
Air France 178, maintain 160 knots until 4 mile final. Maintain 160 knots until 4 mile final, Air France 178. Aero Mexico 64 Heavy, reduce speed to 170 knots.
Reduce speed to 170 knots. Aero Mexico 64 Heavy.
Dynasty 520 Charlie India Heavy, turn left heading 240. Turn left heading 240, Dynasty 520 Charlie India Heavy. Emirates 81 Whiskey, turn right heading 140. Shuttle 016 Heavy, requesting climb to flight level 280.
Turn right heading 140, Emirates 81 Whiskey.
Cathay 128 Heavy, turn right heading 170. November 523 Tango India, turn right heading 150. Air France 178, contact Benito Juarez Tower on 118.55. Turn right heading 150, November 523 Tango India. Contacting Benito Juarez Tower on 118.55, Air France 178. Turn right heading 170, Cafe 128 Heavy. Dynasty 520 Charlie India Heavy, turn left heading 210. Turn left heading 210, Dynasty 520 Charlie India Heavy. Shuttle 016 Heavy, please follow instructions or you will be reported. Shuttle 016 Heavy, frequency change approved, good day. Emirates 81 Whiskey, descend and maintain 10,000.
Descend and maintain 10,000, Emirates 81 Whiskey.
Mexico approach, Aero Mexico 16, with you at 16,900.
Aero Mexico 64 Heavy, turn left heading 080, maintain 9,000, maintain 9,000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 5 right approach. Frequency change approved Shuttle 016 Heavy, good day. Aero Mexico 16, make a right 360.
Turn left heading 080, maintain 9,000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 5 right, Aero Mexico 64 Heavy. Making a right 360, Aero Mexico 16.
Aero Mexico 64 Heavy, maintain 160 knots until 4 mile final.
Maintain 160 knots until 4 mile final, Aero Mexico 64 Heavy.
Dynasty 520 Charlie India Heavy, expect vectors for the visual approach runway 5 left at Benito Juarez. Roger, Dynasty 520 Charlie India Heavy. Aero Mexico 550, turn left heading 140, descend and maintain 9,000.
Turn left heading 140, descend and maintain 9,000, Aero Mexico 550. Mexico approach, Aero Mexico 13 Alpha, with you at 9,300.
Dynasty 520 Charlie India Heavy, reduce speed to 180 knots. Reduce speed to 180 knots, Dynasty 520 Charlie India Heavy.
Turn left heading 070, China Southern 8031 Heavy.
Aero Mexico 550, turn left heading 120. Emirates 81 Whiskey, turn right heading 150.
Turn right heading 150, Emirates 81 Whiskey.
Turn left heading 120, Aero Mexico 550.
Aero Mexico 550, reduce speed to 180 knots.
Reduce speed to 180 knots, Aero Mexico 550.
Mexico approach, Mexicana 986, with you at 8,100.
Mexicana 986, radar contact. November 523 Tango India, turn left heading 100, descend and maintain 12,000. Air France 174, descend and maintain 12,000. Descend and maintain 12,000, Air France 174. Aero Mexico 550, turn left heading 080, maintain 9,000, maintain 9,000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 5 right approach.
Turn left heading 080, maintain 9,000, maintain 9,000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 5 right, Aero Mexico 550.
Turn left heading 100, descend and maintain 12,000, November 523 Tango India. Emirates 81 Whiskey, descend and maintain 8,500.
Descend and maintain 8,500, Emirates 81 Whiskey.
Romeo Oscar Yankee Alpha Lima 1 Heavy at 5 nautical miles northeast of Felipe Angels at 8,500 feet, request denials approach any runway at Benito Juarez.
Turn left heading 150, descend and maintain 8,500, Dynasty 520 Charlie India Heavy. Seabird 117 Alpha Delta, frequency change approved, good day. Frequency change approved, Seabird 1.
Turn right heading 160, descend and maintain 11,000, China Southern 8031 Heavy.
Aero Mexico 409, turn left heading 060. November 523 Tango India, do not exceed 220 knots. Do not exceed 220 knots, November 523 Tango India.
Turn left heading 060, Aero Mexico 409.
Iberia 0307 Heavy is 19 nautical miles northwest of Felipe Angeles at 28,200 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 5 right at Benito Juarez. Aero Mexico 550, contact Benito Juarez Tower on 118.55.
Contacting Benito Juarez Tower on 118.55, Aero Mexico 550. Thank you, Aero Mexico 550.
Emirates 81 Whiskey, turn left heading 080, maintain 8500, maintain 8500 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 5 right approach.
Turn left heading 080, maintain 8500, maintain 8500 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 5 right, Emirates 81 Whiskey.
Cathay 128 Heavy, turn left heading 150, China Southern 8031 Heavy.
Turn right heading 190, China Southern 8031 Heavy.
Air France 174, turn left heading 060.
Julie Jet 1 Papa Juliet Super is 29 nautical miles southeast of Corotero Intercontinental at 24,600 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 5 right at Benito Juarez.
Turn left heading 060, Air France 174. Iberia 0307 Heavy, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 5 right at Benito Juarez. Iberia 0307 Heavy, turn left heading 090, descend and maintain 12,000.
Romeo Oscar Yankee Alpha Lima 1 Heavy is 10 nautical miles southeast of CZ80 at 10,800 feet, requesting ILS approach any runway at Benito Juarez.
Emirates 81 Whiskey, contact Benito Juarez Tower on 118.55.
Contacting Benito Juarez Tower on 118.55, Emirates 81 Whiskey.
China Southern 8.
Descend and maintain 10,000, China Southern.
China Southern 8031 Heavy, reduce speed to 180 knots.
Reduce speed to 180 knots, China Southern 8031 Heavy.
Aero Mexico 16, continue as filed, expect the ILS approach runway 5 right at Benito Juarez. TUI Jet 1 Papa Juliet Super, continue as filed, expect the ILS approach runway 5 right at Benito Juarez.
Roger, Aero Mexico 16.
Roger, TUI Jet 1 Papa Juliet Super.
November 523 Tango India, turn right heading 230. Aero Mexico 409, turn right heading 120, descend and maintain
2,500. Turn right heading 120, descend and maintain 11,000. Aero Mexico 409.
Turn right heading 230, November 523 Tango India. Cathay 128 Heavy, descend and maintain 8,500. Descend and maintain 8,500, Cathay 128 Heavy. China Southern 8031.
Turn left heading 140, descend and maintain 9,000, China Southern 8031 Heavy.
Aero Mexico 151 Foxtrot Romeo is 8 nautical miles northeast of General Mariano at 17,000 feet, requesting GPS approach runway 5 right at Benito Juarez. Cathay 128 Heavy, turn left heading 080, descend and maintain 8,500, maintain 8,500, China Southern 803.
Reduce speed to 180 knots, China Southern 8031 Heavy.
Turn left heading 070, descend and maintain 8,500, maintain 8,500 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 5 right, Cathay 128 Heavy. Cathay 128 Heavy, maintain 170 knots until 5 mile final. Maintain 170 knots until 5 mile final, Cathay 128 Heavy. Aero Mexico 151 Foxtrot Romeo, continue as filed, expect the ILS approach runway 5 right at Benito Juarez.
Romeo Oscar Yankee Alpha Lima 1 Heavy is 14 nautical miles southeast of Felipe Angels at 12,500 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 23 left at Benito Juarez.
November 523 Tango India, turn left heading 230, descend and maintain 10,000. Aero Mexico 409, turn right heading 200. Turn left heading 230, descend and maintain 10,000, November 523 Tango India. Air France 174, turn right heading 160. Iberia 0307 Heavy, turn left heading 030.
Turn right heading 200, Aero Mexico 409.
Turn right heading 160, Air France 174. Roger, Aero Mexico 151 Foxtrot Romeo. Cathay 128 Heavy, request frequency change. Cathay 128 Heavy, contact Benito Juarez Tower on 118.5. China Southern 8031 Heavy, turn left heading 080.
Turn left heading 080, descend and
China Southern 8031 Heavy, maintain
maintain 170 knots until 5 mile final, China Southern 8031 Heavy.
November 523 Tango India, reduce speed to 180 knots. Reduce speed to 180 knots, November 523 Tango India. Aero Mexico 409, turn right heading 230. Aero Mexico 16, turn right heading 200, descend and maintain 12,000.
Turn right heading 200, descend and maintain 12,000, Aero Mexico 16.
Turn right heading 230, Aero Mexico 409.
China Southern 80.
Contacting Benito Juarez Tower on 118.55, China Southern 8031 Heavy.
Benito Juarez Tower, Lufthansa 411 Sierra Hotel Heavy, ready for departure at runway 5 left, departing north.
Cathay 128 Heavy, wind calm, number 1, runway 5 right, clear to land. Number 1, clear to land, runway 5 right, Cathay 128 Heavy. November 571 Bravo. China Southern 8031.
Number 2, clear to land, runway 5 right, China Southern 8031 Heavy.
One thousand.
Lufthansa 411 Sierra Hotel Heavy, wind calm, runway 5 left, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 5 left, Lufthansa 411 Sierra Hotel Heavy.
Cathay 128 Heavy, exit runway when able,
500.
hold short runway 5 left, please expedite, traffic on final. Wilco, Cathay 128 Heavy.
400. 300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. Retard.
Cathay 128 Heavy, request permission to cross runway 5 left. China Southern 8031 Heavy, exit runway when able, hold short runway 5 left.
Wilco, China Southern 8031 Heavy.
Holding short runway 5 left, Cathay 128 Heavy. November 523 Tango India, wind calm, number 1, runway 5 right, clear to land. Number 1, clear to land, runway 5 right, November 523 Tango India. Air only says 2201, line up and wait runway 5 left. Line up and wait runway 5 left, Air only says 2201. Cathay 128 Heavy, cross runway 5 left, please.
China Southern 8031 Heavy, request permission to cross runway 5 left.
China Southern 8.
Crossing runway 5 left, China Southern 8031 Heavy.
Cathay 128 Heavy, request frequency change. Cafe 128 Heavy, contact Benito Juarez ground on 121.85. Contacting Benito Juarez ground on 121.85, Cafe 128 Heavy. Air only says 2201, wind calm, runway 5 left, cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 5 left, Air only says 2201. Benito Juarez Tower, Iberia 089, ready for departure at runway 5 left, departing east. November 523 Tango India, exit.
China Southern 8031 Heavy, request frequency change.
Benito Juarez ground, November 792 Victor Golf Super, ready to taxi to runway 5 left with information Lima.
Cafe 128 Heavy, taxi to parking, at your discretion.
Give way to aircraft, China Southern 8031 Heavy.
Benito Juarez ground, Mike Oscar November Echo Yankee, ready to taxi with information Lima.
Benito Juarez ground, Air Canada 2154, ready to taxi to runway 5 left.
Mike Oscar November Echo Yankee, taxi to runway 5 left, contact tower when ready.
Taxi to runway 5 left, Mike Oscar November Echo Yankee.
Benito Juarez ground, November 792 Victor Golf Super, ready to taxi to runway 5 left with information Lima.
Air Canada 2154, taxi to runway 5 left, contact tower when ready.
Taxi to runway 5 left, Air Canada 2154.
Benito Juarez ground, Aeromexico 151 Foxtrot Romeo, request taxi to parking. November 792 Victor Golf Super, taxi to runway 5 left, contact tower when ready. Aeromexico 151 Foxtrot Romeo, taxi to parking, at your discretion.
Aeromexico 523, request permission to cross runway 5 right.
Taxi to parking, Aeromexico 151 Foxtrot Romeo.
Taxi to runway 5 left, November 792 Victor Golf Super.
Aeromexico 523, hold short of runway 5 right.
Hold short of runway 5 right, Aeromexico 523.
Aeromexico 523, cross runway 5 right, please expedite.
Crossing runway 5 right, Aeromexico 523.
Mike Oscar November Echo Yankee, request permission to cross runway 5 right.
Mike Oscar November Echo Yankee, hold short of runway 5 right.
Hold short of runway 5 right, Mike Oscar November Echo Yankee.
Thank you, good day, Cafe 128 Heavy. Benito Juarez ground, Cabibird 098, ready for pushback. Cabibird 098, pushback approved, tail to the east, expect runway 5 left. Mike Oscar November Echo Yankee, cross runway 5 right, please expedite. Pushback approved, tail to the east, runway 5 left, Cabibird 098.
Crossing runway 5 right, Mike Oscar November Echo Yankee.